Hey guys, welcome to Toribash Replay Showcase with me, Jack Morris, Man of 5 Films. For this week, the only thing that's different is we're starting with the admin's choice. That's it. Everything else is the same. I have nothing else to say. And our admin's choice for this week is Fire Volcano by Fire Sun. I'm going to guess that's Volcano! Like he's falling into it. You know, it's pretty dramatic if you ask me. Couldn't get any of the shaders to work this week. Not sure what was going on this week, but like anytime I loaded any shader, the game would crash. So yeah, probably going to need to update Toribash pretty soon. Cool replay though. Ignoring it completely to talk about the shaders, but pretty cool replay. It's pretty high destruction, gets a lot of damage done, a lot of body parts lost. I think there's a skeet as well. Or is it a... No, it's kind of like a... We need a word for that. We need a word for that, like chucking the body part and then catching it with it. Is he sponsored by Adidas? Did I see that correctly? What the hell? That is Adios, right? Oh, no, that's Ados. That looks like it's ADDOS. That looks like the Adidas thing. Pretty sure it is. Maybe it's a joke. It's probably a joke, and it's gone straight over my head. Okay. This Toribash Showcase replay brought to you by Adidas. Adidas, we're not as good as Nike. Okay. This is cool though. I like the end as well. The kind of like the city down, just like I'm done. I killed. I'm happy now. All is well in the world. It's coming up here. Hey, could you guys tell I just took off my coat while talking? Because I managed to do it really subtle, and I'm really proud of myself. Because I always make way too much noise when I fidget in real life. It's cool. Like the leg cock, the lean back. It's like a very casual pose for a very brutal replay. I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about him being that okay with murder, but okay, it's still a very cool replay. Watch it through one more time, and then we'll move along. So yeah, we're going to try opening with the admin's choice replay from now on, because I don't actually watch them before putting them in the show, so like, sometimes they're really awesome, and sometimes they're pretty awesome, so I'd rather open with that rather than end on that. I think it makes more sense. But if you guys hate that, I can always go back to the old system, no trouble. Moving along, this is the same replay, because I missed the button, and I was hoping the game would, like, know what I wanted and do it anyway, but it didn't. Damn you, Toribash. This is Their City Pop Tarts by let's get the name right. Vericity Pop Tarts by Vericity. Almost certainly got that wrong. This is Pop Tarts by that guy, and it's pretty cool. Pretty low grav by the looks, if I remember correctly. Oh, that was it. That was what I liked about this replay. It was the smash. Was there also a skeet? Hang on. Maybe he already did it. There's 3,000 frames for this replay, so I don't think we're going to be watching this in slow motion. Sorry, guys. I don't have time for that. Okay, let's see the skeet. Although, to be fair, the skeet looks like it happened so quickly that I am going to need to slow down the replay. Maybe I'll manually do this one. Yeah, let's load the replay properly. Spoilers of the replays that are to come. Don't think anybody cares when that actually happens. That's how we used to do the show anyway. Load it. Come on. I have clicked. It's just... Nope. No, don't crash. Don't crash. We've already loaded this. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. That's cool. That's cool. Well, I'm pretty sure I just saw an alert, so now I'm worried that my computer's doing something weird that's screwing up the... Maybe I should... Yeah, I'm just gonna... No, we're good. Okay, all right, leaving that in. Not editing that out. Okay, cool. This is not playing... Oh, I got it. We're good. All right, now we'll actually be able to slow this down. Was that worth it? I think it would have been better to just let the 5,000 frames play out. Okay. So we got a little bit punch there, punched off both of Jeff's arms, downward grab, and a kick to the dick to rip him in half. And does this count as a skeet coming up here? Maybe it... maybe. I mean, technically he threw a body part into another body part. Oh, that's the skeet. That's the skeet. I mean, it's a short-range skeet, which is actually kind of hard to say. A short-range skeet. A short-ranged skeet, but it's a skeet nonetheless. What is this skin? Is he crying acid? I mean, we've all been there, but like... The acid is actually coming up over his eye, or his... what's the arrow thing they have on castles? You know, the thing that they fire the arrows out of, the slits? No, there's a word for them. Post it in the comments. I'm sure there's a word for it. All right, it's cool, though. I was just staring at him there for far too long because I forgot the replay had that many frames. Once or twice more, and then we'll move along. It's a pretty straightforward replay, but a cool one. A lot of destruction, pretty fluid, and that skeet is indeed pretty cool. It's more of an uppercut skeet, I guess, but, you know, it works. Can't argue with it. Okay, moving along. This is freezing the game. Like, this has been a weird week. Toribash is completely bugged out. Oh, fuck. Cameron was supposed to be on the show for this replay. Well, that'll be there next week. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I needed to have Cam on the show for that specific replay. So I guess Cam will be on next week, as will that replay. So this is a replay that was supposed to be on next week that I've brought to this week. This is Seth Ethan, Name This For Me, Jack. And I can't remember this replay at all because I didn't actually watch it because it's for next week. So yay. Okay, so I think this was a I remember this one sort of vaguely. This was like the reason I liked it is the flip. It's not a particularly great replay, but it gets the the sort of like roundhouse decap kick. But the flip is actually really cool. It's almost vaguely Batman-esque, you know? Looks quite cool, sort of skims past Jeff, sort of backwards high fives in there. And then the sort of downward kick to the back of the neck. I really liked it. If I had to give it a name, I don't know, Batman, Bat Flip? It's Batflex, Bat Flip. There we go. Brilliant. Nailed it. I should be in charge of naming all the replays. It's, it's cool, though. It's certainly a one-shot, and it's one of those replays that it has its quirks, which is why it's on the show. The flip is the main thing, because he actually does clear Jeff. Although, thinking about it, I don't think we've seen a replay where somebody's actually, gone over Jeff's head to get behind him. I've seen the arm thing in less stylish replays than this that maybe didn't make it onto the show, but I can't recall a time where somebody's actually, from default settings, jumped over Jeff's head. That won't be a replay challenge. Consider it like an unofficial replay challenge. Try to do that, and I'll stick it on Showcase if somebody's able to do it. Or maybe we have seen it before and I'm dumb. But that won't be a replay challenge, because that's a little bit too simple for a replay challenge. Watch it once or twice more. There's really not a lot of point in spending loads of time on this replay, because I think we've all seen what we need to see in the first sort of run-through of it. So let's watch it once more, and then we'll move along. But yeah, that Cam Pigeon one, that'll be on next week with Cameron. It's just a specific one made for Cameron. Moving along, this is Lightem Up and Down by SS Light, or S Light, as I like to say. This is the Green Head Nipple. This is Lightem Up and Down by Green Head Nipple. This was the, I remember this one. This was, awesome, first of all, but, it had that, awesome self-manipulation sort of thing at the start. It's kind of hard to describe, but doing that stupid thing. It'll default to, 0 speed every now and again. It's really annoying. Like that, where he kind of, kicks himself back and forth with his own legs on Jeff. It just looks really, really, really cool. And the speed of that destruction is absolutely awesome. Very brutal replay with a bit of a pause at the end, which I always like to see. Bit of a pause, because I don't have a pop filter right now, so I'm going to have to be careful with my P's and my D's and my B's. Not my D's. D's don't pop. I'm dumb. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Yeah, this is cool, though. It has a lot going on. There's a lot that kind of happens in this replay. I kind of want to get a slow-mo of that downward slap if I can, so let's, maybe 40% should do it. All right, so this is the kick I was talking about. It does appear to only be one kicker. I thought it was two, but he does kind of use both his legs to get himself into the right position. It's really cool. Has a lot of time about it. Kind of switches hands with Jeff there, bats his own body into him, and downward slaps his head off. Very cool combo, very unique combo too. Let's see if we can actually see that entire sequence there. So he throws Jeff behind him, catches him with his other hand, then downward. Oh, maybe his head's already off. I think his head might already be off. Hang on. I suppose I could go frame by frame here. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. All right. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could go frame by frame backwards. Interesting. Okay. So the hit is here, and the hand's coming down now. So let's see if the head's still... No, the head's still there. It's the downward hit that indeed gets the decap. Looks... Oh, God. Whoa. Looks very, very, very cool. A lot of destruction, a lot of style, and very quick. Gotta say. Very, very quick. Moving along, this is Blade. Is this our final one? I don't know. I've completely lost count. This might be the final replay. It might not be. This is Blade. In fact, let's just check. Nope, that's probably the final replay. There, probably, maybe. I don't know. Blade SS, first meeting by MK Blade 299. Not sure if the skin actually worked on that one. Let's try that quickly while we... Because I think this is the self-spa. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we missed something. I don't know. So this is a single-player spa. I said a little while ago on this show that I wanted to see more of these because these are really, really cool. It feels slow. Does it not? Is this low grav? Or something going on? I guess the frame rate's a little bit lower because there's a lot going on. So, we're not actually playing at a solid 60 right now. So, hang on. Let me just... yeah, I think this is lower gravity. Possibly. I'm sure somebody in the comments will let me know. Yeah, that looks kind of floaty, which is fine. Totally fine. I'm just wondering, just trying to evaluate the replay, I guess. It's cool. It's a pretty stylish self-spa. I like the sort of punch swinging. I'm not sure if self-spa is the right word. I might have made that up. A single-player spa is what I'm trying to get at there. It looks cool. There's a lot of punches, a lot of close calls, and it ends kind of right. Jeff wins, which is always nice for Jeff. Go Team Jeff. God knows Jeff needs a couple of wins under his belt. It's nice. It's not. I know I said on the show that I wanted to see some single player spots, so I was really happy to see some pop up in the inbox that I could actually take. You know, it's nice that I can say stuff like that and you guys will actually do it. But I felt kind of like weirdly obligated to put replays on the show, so fortunately it was actually a good one. Didn't see that the first time. That looks cool. Sort of as a come at me bro thing, which is even better because he actually ends up losing the match. Well, I guess it's not really a match, but you guys know what I mean. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just clear my throat live on the show right here if you guys don't mind. Because I was starting to get that like croaky voice, crackly thing that I get when I haven't cleared my throat. It's probably the only drawback of our new mic setup is that I can't lean away from the mic to do it, which kind of sucks. So yeah, had to kind of draw attention to that one, hands in the air, and just do it. Okay, we'll watch this through sort of to the end, and then we'll move on to what I think is our final replay. I really lost count. Having to like tab out and swap over the replays really kind of screwed me about. Our next replay is Kizzy, Skeet, 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 Repeat, Sleep, shirt available in the store by KizzyCom. I'm just going to jump ahead to check if it was the last one. Yeah, this is the last replay. This is KizzyCom, Skeet, Skeet, Skeet. I think this is, if I remember correctly, the sort of like rapid Skeet replay. I can't quite remember. Where's the Skeet? Oh, yeah, this was a stupidly long Skeet. I remember this one. Check that out. Right, we'll try to angle it so we can see the... So here comes Jeff's head, and so you can see the body parts flying off in the distance. I really like this one because how much time was put into the Skeet. Like, he sits there thinking about it for the longest time, and then, nailed it just about. That was actually kind of close. It looked more accurate from the other angle. All right, we'll take a look at it one more time from this angle, because I do like these sort of, like, coming at you Skeets. I've always liked this kind of angle, and nailed it. Almost nailed the camera angle too, but it's kind of hard to get right. It's cool though. I like, you know, the Skeet is definitely the highlight, hence the name, but I really just do like the way it stands out as well. It's pretty damn cool. It does a lot of damage, a lot of destruction, and like I said, a lot of thought clearly went into it, especially when KizzyCom's sitting on the floor there. It's like clearly waiting for the opportune frame to jump into the air. He sort of pauses for a second, thinks about it. It's really cool. A lot of love went into this, and I can really see that. Really, the trails there kind of bug out a little bit. That's totally not his fault, but it keeps distracting me because it looks like the blood is exploding out of him. It's a cool trail, though, I must say. I like that. It's sort of like a waveform. It's very, very, very cool. All right, we'll watch this through maybe in slow-mo a little bit so we can see the destruction a little bit better. I mean, we've seen the Skeet now, but yeah, get the decap up a kick, punch rather, kicks to the chest to get the bifurcate, throws the body part that becomes the Skeet. No, he Skeets his own hand, right? So what happens to this? I guess he just jumps up and kicks it. Okay, yeah, and then Skeets his own hand. It is right. Yeah, Skeets his own hand. All right, it's cool. Yeah, it's a very, very cool replay, and we'll leave this one play in the background. So, for those who missed it, because I have a few things to say, in case you were wondering, kind of jumped straight into that without actually saying I was going to. For those who missed yesterday at the time of recording, Toribash live stream, it was great. Thanks to everyone who showed up. We announced the winners of our second channel Toribash giveaway. Remember that giveaway I announced like a month and a half ago to sort of support our second channel? Well, that's over, and we announced the winners whose names will be on the screen now. So if your name is that person's, peoples, please check your email inbox. The person who finished first has already responded, so I have now emailed the person who finished second. If your name is third, please be patient. We're waiting for the second person to email us so that we can let you know what prize is left. But if your name is on the screen right now, there is no harm in emailing us just to let us know that you are still sort of active and available to receive your prize. We'll probably wait about 2 weeks for the person who finished second to respond to the email, and if he doesn't, we'll move it up and basically pick a new person to be third, and the person who's third will be second. But yes, we have announced the winners, so if you finish second and your name's on the screen right now, please check your emails, and if you finish third, again, name on the screen, please check your emails soon, because we'll get in touch as soon as the person in second responds. Big thanks to everyone who entered. It's going to be a real great boost to the second channel. We'll be talking about what the second channel is very, very soon. We're looking to launch sometime next month, probably middle of the month, maybe earlier, depends on how things go, depends on how smooth things are going. And as I said, big thanks to everyone who showed up to the live stream. It was a lot of fun. If you'd like to see our future live streams, of course, you can follow us on Twitch. There's a link in the description to this video to our Twitch channel where you can follow us. Woo! Anyway, I've been Jack Morris of Vanify Films. Guys, if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe, and I will see you next week, guys. Bye.